Hey everybody, it's Patty coming back to you with another reading. This time for our brothers and sisters born in the sign of Capricorn. And this is their reading, Capricorn, for the month of August 2017. Now, as usual, I prayed and I cut the cards and I shuffled them and I laid them out for your reading, like I do everyone else's. And Capricorn, there's a story that I got told that had me laughing in here, and that's amazing, just amazing, and it was all intuitively. So as I'm turning over these cards and look and getting them, um, there was the card was talking to me. It was like the ancestors were just talking to me. It didn't matter what this the book said or anything. They wanted this message to get out to some Capricorn out there who is just having a little bit of a time, and so uh, and it has to do with business. And I ended up having to bust out new cards that I've never used before. So let me talk about these cards here. These cards are called Until Today, and it's by Iyanla Vanzant. Okay? And I've spoken about Iyanla Vanzant in other videos. And it's a 50 card oracle card deck. Well, I'm using them as oracle cards. It just is a 50 card deck. And so it's about advice for life, and they're very pretty cards, and they're self-explanatory because the writing is on the front and the back of them. And I've never used them before, and I've had them for ages. I mean, for years. A lot of these decks I've had for a long time, um, and never bothered to use it. Never opened it. I was given it as a gift, along with a book called Until Today uh, by Iyanla Vanzant. But that's a spiritual daily readings, for each day of the year. For like the daily word, that type of a thing. And so it's pretty long. Each day there's a lot to read. It's one page, but the way it's written in the type print, but it's beautiful. And she just food for thought for the day as you go through. So these cards are that also. Food for thought and maybe some direction for you. So I wanted to give you something. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I wanted to give you something because to me, this was just very sad with the situation you're going through, and there's only one answer for it. So let's get to the card so we can see, okay? And I'm sorry for laughing at you, Capricorn, but I did bust out a new oracle deck just for you, just to try to help. Well, you'll see. Anyway, so the first card that came for you was female issue. Okay, now this is comparable to a legba in Yoruba, except it's a female path. And what I got from this is that you, and this just came without even having to get to the next card. You are under the impression that a female is blocking your path at work. She may be a female boss, or someone who's equal to you or ahead of you. It's pretty. You're under the impression about this because. Nope. Sorry. See, this is how funny this is. Okay, it's not funny. The air. The card is the element of air, and this is telling me what the card said to me is that that's just rumors. She doesn't want you to fail. She doesn't care. Either way, there's nothing to her. It makes no difference to her. But what you're hearing is just office gossip. That's all you're hearing is office gossip. And your next card was the Earth upside down, Okay? So, to me, the cards spoke and said it's because you have a office full of busybodies and gossipers. I had to write it down because it was just hilarious. Two of air was your next card that you got, and it was upside down. Okay, so what this said to me is that there was some kind of relationship perhaps between you and this woman, because the two is talks about love, right? Two is swan, two of air, right? There's messages of love. It seemed like you two were together and you were very good together. There was a very, very good relationship, but you left it behind. Um, you were equals. So it wasn't like she was, there was no sexual harassment involved and none of that stuff. You and this person were equal in, your office line of organization. Is that what it's called? Um, the time, there's a timetable of organization. It's like the pecking order. Okay, it's like the military um, code. You know, pecking order. I'm sorry. I don't know what why I can't get the words out. I know it is, but there's an organizational table in organizations, and some people are linear to one another. They're all, and then there are some people who are vertical and they're higher up. Sometimes you can make a lateral move, or you can get promoted up. But whatever move it is that you're thinking that you want to make, you are listening to these people who are gossipers, but you're so desperate that you're letting that be like, oh, the reason I didn't get you're gonna make that your excuse. Is what I'm saying. You're listening to it because you're gonna make that your excuse if you don't get the promotion or the move that you're trying to get. But mind you, she is not involving herself in it at all. Actually, again, this is what's happening to me while I'm dealing your cards. So this is a message that you were definitely meant to get. Um, it says it said to me that there was some reason, the reason that you. Okay, here we go. This card is the Four of Earth. Okay, and there's a goat standing on top of his money. Oh, God, not a goat. He's a ram standing on top of his money, overlooking everything. Now we know a ram is a sign of Aries. Okay, so I an Aries is a fire sign. Okay, so let's include that. So that would be an Aries, Scorpio. No, sorry. Wow, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. Right now, this was upside down for you. And so what the card said to me is that this was about family. Your family didn't like her, or they didn't like the relationship, and you were afraid that you were going to lose out on some kind of inheritance that possibly could come down the road. In other words, maybe your family would cut you off or something, or really some kind of inheritance. And so you chose to move away from this lovely relationship with this lovely woman who has nothing, no malice towards you at all. And see, this is why they say you shouldn't shit where you eat, right? Because office politics, when people break up, it becomes fodder for busybodies and gossipers, and it becomes a worryation for the people involved. Sometimes you have to still work with that person, and depending on the level of the relationship, how it ended, it may be very hard for these people to work together. Not only on a sense of, oh, they won't get along, more in a sense of there's hurt feelings, there's hearts that may have been broken, and so you and she chose to remain at this place of employment even after you all broke up for this ridiculous reason, or, well, you thought it was important. You thought that inheritance was going to be that important, that you're young, I guess you can catch up on love. Or this happened when you were young. So you turned down a great relationship, and she's not vindictive. And your promotion is coming. The next card that you got was the Sun. See, everything's good, Capricorn. You got the Sun, except it was in reverse. And what this says to me is that it's coming, but it's coming slowly. Okay? It's going through channels in the organization, however way that happens in your organization or wherever you work. She's not putting in any input whatsoever, negative or positive. Decisions are being, those decisions are delegated to others who are familiar with the quality of your work, which is good. So you do produce well. Whatever you meet your marks, your numbers, whatever your job is. I'm not sure, Capricorn. But you do well, you're fine. But, there's a little bit of them playing with you, too. And I'm going to tell you why that is. Because they don't really like you at your job anyway. They don't really care for you. And that's what the card said to me when I turned it over. It wasn't because the book necessarily... that would be the definition, but that was what my intuition told me. These people at your job do not like you. You got the Earths in reverse. You got the Ten of Water in reverse. You got the goat up here. I took this as, this really to me was you thinking about money over your heart. And it's not even real money. It's money that you got to wait for somebody to die for. Really? Come on now. Anyway, Capricorn. And the other reason I said that people didn't like you is because you got this card, which is the Four of Air. Four of Air depicts a man laying down. He's on his last leg, and vultures are just picking all over him and picking at his feet and just harassing him towards his death. They don't like you. So they're just trying to make you sweat. The big boys. Everybody, whoever this is, if this is a big corporation or a company or organization, they're just having fun with you because they don't like you. And it's not because of your relationship they don't know about that. You're just like scorned in general. They really want you to. There's some people at the job that just really want you to leave. They just want you to leave. They can't fire you. They don't want to fire you because you do excellent work. But if you left, it would be fine with a whole group of folks. It would be okay with them. Next card, the sex of Earth. Okay, to me in this situation, it said it would be a good idea. It was upright too. It would be a good idea for you to start circulating your resume and showing your work around, because like I said, they're gonna make you wait on this promotion or this move if it is coming. They're gonna make you sweat for it. It's not gonna be as easy as you would have hoped based on the quality of your work, because they like your work. They do, but they're having a little fun with you right now. Some of them are having fun, and some of them really want you to just go ahead and go. So, but the ex, your girlfriend, whoever, she's not the person. She's not saying, she's not weighing in at all. And the last card you got. Okay, so this was the three of air. All right, and that was in a reverse position. And this is what the card looks like. And it's like these birds of prey. This bird of prey is getting ready to swoop down on something, but there's really nothing there. Okay, something else is going on, and he's not aware of it. It could even be his own shadow that he's seeing. But yours is upside down. And what the card said to me as I turned it over, I swear on everything that I believe in and all I own that this is exactly what happened when I did these cards. It says, there are people behind the scenes. There are people behind the scenes who are working against you too. So you know, they haven't fired you because you do good work, and they don't have an excuse. They will have to make up an excuse, and they can't go with anything with the sexual what do you call it? Come on, sexual harassment. They can't do sexual harassment because you all were equals at the time. It was a good relationship. It was a known relationship. People didn't know why she was with you because, again, they didn't like you before you started seeing her. But obviously, this woman has a good heart. You're thinking but they're trying to put it out that she's blocking your road, and that's just like the low level people who don't really know the real deal of what's going on. You know, they don't like you either. And what this okay, so the spirit told me to say to you, you have to change your attitude, Capricorn. You may not speak, it's the way you speak to the people that you work with. You come across as quite snobbish, maybe classless, maybe sometimes. I don't know. But it's either one of the two. It's something about the attitude and the way you speak to these people is pretty off-putting, let's say. And your family's not connected. This family that you're worrying about getting this inheritance from is not connected with this company at all. So the choices about where you work are your own. It may be time for you to leave, but even when you leave, you're still gonna have the same problem wherever you go because you have people don't like you. And so what you have to do is we have to find out why these people don't like you. Because even if you change jobs, it's going to be in the same field. And there's, they talk, the streets talk, right? Even Wall Street talks. And your reputation as an excellent worker it will precede you, as well gossip about your attitude, who you are, how you talk to people, and oh my goodness, it may even get back about the way that you dropped your girlfriend because of money. And people will make they'll make judgments about your character based on that information, even if they weren't there to see how it all played out. So you need to get it together. So because this came to me so clearly that it had to be said, and I thank my ancestors for it, for whatever assistance we all need in the community, then we need to share it, right? Get it together. So that's when I pulled out the Until Today 50 card deck, and it's by Iyanla Vanzant. You know Iyanla from Oprah Network, right? You know Iyanla from that. And when I shuffled these cards, and again, these are my first time using these cards, Capricorn. So, ta da da. Okay, so I gave you something good in this reading because this story is not nice. I just feel bad for you in a way. Uh, you know, you made a choice, so maybe it was messed up, but it was a choice that you made. So let's see. If you go to another job, if you move, if you change jobs, um, which is not going to be a big problem for you, I don't think. As far as on paper, because on paper you look fine. The problem is not you on paper. The problem is you in practice. So let's see what these cards had to say, and they have it scripted. They're scripted on both sides, so that's pretty good. And you really don't know what's top or the bottom. Well, you know what's upside down, but I don't think it's necessary to read them like that. But we'll see as they come. This one says, "Please excuse all crazy experiences." That was the first card. Congratulations, Capricorn. The second card, the back of the card says, "Until today, you may have thought it was necessary to eliminate craziness from your life. Just for today, choose to be at peace no matter what's going on. Please excuse all crazy experiences. Until the day you thought it was necessary to eliminate craziness from your life. Just for the day, choose to be at peace no matter what's going on." Okay. So basically, this is talking about turning over a new leaf. Okay? Turning over a new leaf. And learning how to center yourself today, at least, while this situation is going on. Choose to be at peace no matter what's going on. You may have thought it was necessary to eliminate craziness from your life. And when I remember, okay, when I saw this woman, she's different from you. She's got a different personality, and she's very she's just, people like her. Let's just do that. Let's just say that she's a very nice person, and she brought a different flavor to your life. She gave you something different, a little spiciness maybe, but it was too much, I guess, for whoever you thought was going to think you was going to leave you money. The person's still alive, aren't they? And you still working. Anyway, the next card I got when I pulled that, they came out at the same time. They fell out of the hand. Within me is the essence of all I am. Until today, you have focused all of your time and attention on fixing and changing your physical being. Just for today, be devoted to take care of your essence. If you do, then something really wonderful and powerful will happen right where you're standing. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that there. So later on, if you want to, you could take a screenshot of it and think about it. Be devoted to the care of your essence, Capricorn. If you do, then something really wonderful and powerful will happen right where you're standing. Within me is the essence of everything I am. You have the power in this situation, Capricorn, even if you choose to leave your place of employment, that you can remake yourself, that you can become maybe more polite, maybe less snobby, bougie, street. There's something about the way you come off that just irks folks. So, after I did, I tried to help you with the Until Today cards, and I think they are helpful. I think they're giving you a message. you have to check yourself. You have to check yourself because you're wrecking yourself. You're making stupid decisions, of not dating this person who was pretty perfect for you and was able to get along with you and obviously is a very talented and skilled person. She's not a gold digger because now she's your boss. Okay. But you let the thought of imagined riches in the future keep you from doing what your heart told you to do. I don't know what it was about this woman that is so, you know, off-putting to your family, but you messed up in that sense, and the happiness that you had is going to be delayed. The happiness that you are looking for, the happiness that is coming for you, because you do good work, and you are whatever your craft, your art, your whatever storylines, money that you bring into the company, whatever it is good. But your personality quirks, they're standing in your way. Okay, so then I got desperate here for you, Capricorn. I said, can we just get a good message? So I pulled out the Doreen Virtual Romance cards. Can we give Capricorn something good this for the month of August 2017? And so I got upside down. It said, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. These were upside down. They were both reversed, upside down. And when I get those upside down, I feel like I need to interpret it another way, negatively perhaps. What I did get in the spirits was speaking, Capricorn. I hope that you can see these cards. I really, really do. I hope you can see them really well. Okay. That I want you to know that they said do not try. I don't know why. I guess this is who you are. And they said do not even think about trying to get in good again with this young lady so that you could secure this position, try to sweeten her up, butter her up, get back with her, change your mind, whatever. You is over, right? You shot your load, you did your business, it's over. It's done. Don't even, you're just gonna make it worse. Don't try to be any more friendlier to her than you have been, and don't try to be, taking her out to lunch or dinner. None of that. It's over. Leave that girl alone. She's not bothering you. Do not bother her, because that's not what you need to do. The problem is not that you broke up with her. That's just the office gossip. The problem is that you're not a nice person. You're not a nice person. So, this said passion. Allow your heart and soul maybe you need to just stop being such a, you're a grump, maybe. Huh? Maybe you're grouchy. You're grouchy. Maybe you're grouchy. People don't like grouchy. Maybe you're Debbie Downer all the time. Maybe it's like, People don't like that. Work on that. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, right? Upside down. So, again, I just see all these things as slow, that you have slowed your own progress, is what I'm hearing. You slowed your own progress. You can put your resume out there, Capricorn, and you're going to get some takers. And then at that time, you're going to have to make a decision whether to stay at this company or at this place of employment, or go. And you can do either one because your resume is good. It speaks for itself on paper. But you're going to encounter the same problem everywhere you go. So what I've gotten about this and you, maybe you need to lighten up some and start being a little nicer. Start, you know, just, it's too late for you to try to blend in here. I don't know what you would have to go, I don't know, get acting lessons or something. Oh, so for these people to believe that you've changed your spots, they are not feeling you not one bit. But at a new place of employment where people are just going to be hearing about you and not seeing you, you may have a better shot. Um, if it's possible for you to change jobs, I would I would advise doing that. And while you're doing that, work on yourself. Figure out why you're so mean. Figure out what it is, okay, that makes you such a curmudgeon. You're just a cranky person. But this girl, this young lady, she didn't mind. She made you smile. She made you laugh. She brought something to you. She was different. She was different and playful and everything. And you liked that. But you let this ridiculousness, this possible. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. Oh, okay, Capricorn. Listen here. The person I'm getting ready to talk about was a Capricorn, and this person was going to cut you out her will every time you didn't do something she wanted you to do, because she had businesses, and you had no reason to doubt that she had money. And if it mattered to you, then you would have been kissing her behind in hopes of the big payoff whenever she passed away. So let's say it's a situation like that. You got a crusty aunt or somebody that just is threatening to cut you off if you don't do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Every time she says jump, you say ha ha. This could be the situation you were in. And the reason that it's coming to my head is because I had the situation in my life with my family member, and she was a Capricorn. And oh man, she sang that song about cutting people out of her will her entire adult life. And then when she passed away, there was nothing, not even money to bury her with. She had insurance policies on every person in the family. But when it was her time, she had nothing. And I know that because I was the one that had to end up paying for her to be buried. Thank God she had a plot because her son my cousin had passed away previously. And, they sell the plots, too. So she bought one for herself because he was single. But she didn't put anything to the side. And that was interesting. But what was good is that we were raised, my siblings and I, not to care about that. We were taught by our mother, and I guess a little by my father, is you could be waiting forever for that, and then there may not be anything anyway, and then if there is, who cares? Like, you don't let somebody put you under their thumb like that about money, especially when an inheritance is involved. There's no guarantee on that. You could die before the person that's telling you about your millions that they're going to leave you. And then you don't get to be with the person that you really want to be with. You don't get to be with the one you love, because you busy counting money in the air somewhere that you don't even know about. Just a promise, a hint, a threat. Mm-mm. And then what if you kick before this person does, and now you missed out on that experience. Did I just say kicked? I'm sorry. This is where they took me to. Oh my goodness. Please, Capricorn. Let's straighten this up. Straighten up and fly right, man. The buzzards are going to take this information and bring it to your next place of business. They're going to take it to the next place. And you're not even going to know. They're going to be doing it behind your back. You're not even going to know. It's going to be in the shadows. It's going to be in your HR. Stop. Okay. See, now. All right. See, they just told me it's going to be in your HR file. But I don't think that they do that from one company to another unless it's a branch. That may be what this is. Maybe you want to travel, maybe you want to transfer. And people that work with you want you to transfer quickly. They want you to go. But there are people higher up that are putting their foot on it a bit because they don't like you. But you want to go somewhere that's nice and sunny. There's a spot for you there. A nice warm spot. But they're just holding it up. But you're going to get it. She's not trying to keep you from getting it. You're going to get the transfer. But this is not your family company. So we're talking about some money from an insurance policy or somebody's got, some endowment of some sort. There's some old goat sitting on top of some money somewhere, controlling your young life. Really? Come on, Capricorn. We got to do better than that. Be devoted to the care of your essence. If you do, then something really powerful and wonderful will happen right where you're standing. Let's try changing your attitude tomorrow or today, okay? Because that would probably hasten your transfer, okay? You may have thought it was necessary to eliminate the craziness from your life. Today, choose to be at peace no matter what's going on. Excuse all crazy experiences. Now, you could apologize to the young lady for the way you've been acting. Okay, all right. I'm send her some flowers and something to be nice. Apologize sincerely. And just come in and just try to get along with the people. Please, and not doing it just because you want to transfer, but really, you really do need to do that. This little attitude you have is not good for you. It really isn't. And it's not really who you are, even though, yeah, you are sort of a jerk, really. But there's levels of jerkdom that you've surpassed at this place, and they're tired of you. So keep up your good work, because that's what's holding you down. That's the only thing that's saving your behind in this. And maybe you need to go see a therapist, maybe talk to somebody, get out this aggression. You're shady, really. Start going to church, start praying. Okay, all right, start praying and ask the Creator to take whatever negative energies that you are putting out. Just, try to change it. I'm getting that you should. Wow. Okay. Whenever you talk to the higher ups at work, try to be sucking on they're saying ginger or cinnamon, something sweet. Always keep something sweet in your mouth. Maybe, could it be you have halitosis? Do you have bad breath? Is that what it is? Is that the essence that you need to change? Because it looks like you take care of your body. Maybe you work out a lot or whatever. I hope you're not doing that steroid stuff. Anyway, make sure you have something sweet in your mouth when you speak to people. That's what I'm getting. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe you have bad breath. That's why they don't like you. I'm sorry, Capricorn. And that's not fair, because sometimes it's because you're taking medication or you have, what is it? Acid reflux sometimes causes that. Dry mouth causes that. Smoking cigarettes. things like that. Puffing too hard on the bong or the vape. Yeah, I know. Anyway, folks. Um, let's just try with that. Let's try a little attitude adjustment, Capricorn, and let's try some cinnamon gum. Cinnamon gum, whichever brand makes cinnamon. Cinnamon. Why am I getting my cinnamon gum and peppermint spearmint gum? Something minty, something sweet, even juicy fruit, I guess, would be something. But no. They're saying more like cinnamon, a cinnamon gum. They want you to have cinnamon on your breath when you talk to people. All right, try to make a habit of that. Let's see how things go for you for the month of August. By the end of the month, we'll see what happens, right? This may not have resonated for everybody out there, but this resonated for somebody that needed to hear it because these cards were talking by themselves, just straight up. Thank you very much for starting this reading because we've been waiting to tell somebody this. The promotion, the transfer, the job change, whatever it is, the elevation that you are expecting or hoping for is coming, but it's being delayed because of your attitude, something about your essence that you need to straighten out. Even if you get the promotion within the company or you get the transfer, you're going to have to turn over a new leaf, Capricorn, okay? So let's do that. And don't date where you work. That's just bad business anyway, all right? And stop chasing this dollar dream from this old goat over here. You don't know what's going to happen. That money may be gone, well, they're in the hospice or the nursing home. Whatever money they have will be tapped out. Or there never was any money there. See his tax returns. Okay, stop. Okay. Anyway, Capricorn, oh my God. Capricorn, you gave me the laugh of the day. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and this is funny to me, and it shouldn't be. Maybe it won't be funny to anybody else, but it's cracking me up every bit of it. Because you can change. This is not a sad situation. It's not at all. Because you have the power in your hand, and you're not an idiot. You're a smart person, and at the end, you're going to get everything that you want. But just have mercy on the rest of us, okay? Do something to clean up your act, because you can't keep going on like this. This is not good. It's, putting out bad karma in the world, all right? Okay, thank you so much, Capricorn. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please like and share and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, please put them in the comment section below. You can send me an email, pbtarot7@AOL and pbtarot7@gmail. You can follow me on Facebook. Our stories continue. And just have a wonderful August. Enjoy the rest of your summer, Capricorn. And let's see what happens in the month of September. I hope you get the transfer. I hope that you get the promotion that you're looking for. I also hope that you can do something about your attitude. Light a white candle for yourself, Capricorn. Put your initials on it on the top 3 times. Like if it was me, I'd put PB, 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 right? Just put it there on top, light it, glass of water, put it in the corner, and ask to be given some light. Ask to be given positive energy so that when you go in the workforce, in the work world, you get along with your coworkers. Your coworkers appreciate you, and they enjoy your presence. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. As always, Ase, Amen, Alafia. Peace, everybody.